think we might have done it. The charger is making some noise coming from the engine bay. I'm just limping it over to the shop right now. Turn it off right here. We got oil pressure, but oh no, it's not sounding good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so here's the deal. Driving it down the road, got on it a little bit. Not anything crazy. And I'm hearing sound coming from the engine. Sounds like a ticking noise, potentially kind of like a rocker arm, maybe push rod type of noise. Doesn't sound like a knocking, like a rod. Olivia is coming behind me right now. She has no idea. She's coming in right there. Coming home from a car show, actually. Not the way I would like to start off a video. But we're gonna take the hood off right now and see what kind of noise is going on underneath there. I think I might have hurt the motor.
What?
Yeah. It's making a ticking noise. Turn it off.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah, it gave it some throttle back there, and then after that, I just started hearing like a kind of like a rocker arm or some sort of engine tick. Doesn't sound good. Let's check it out. Pull off these hood pins. Maybe we should open up the shop and turn on the lights. Let's take the hood off.
Ready?
Yep. Okay, you want to hold this camera? I'm going to start it up. We'll kind of just listen for it.
Oh, the coffee.
I heard it back there, but I was like, oh, you know what? I should just make it to the shop because it didn't sound bottom end.
Wait, at what part? When did it start doing
Back
it?
at like 2 stoplights ago.
When you gassed it?
Yeah. Which is weird. Ready? It sounds like a rocker or something. Right?
Oh, shoot, yeah.
Pull it into the shop and take the valve covers off.
Okay.
Dang it. Rum runner's down.
Shoot.
Rum runner's down.
Where am I?
Good news is we still had plenty of oil pressure. Oh boy.
Okay, so we pulled Rum Runner into the shop, and for a bit of context, we just took the cars out for a little cruise in town to a car show, and I guess on the way back this happened. I was caught at a red light when Danny kind of gunned it, and after that, I don't know. What did you do?
I think somebody sabotaged me at the car show.
No.
That's what I think.
I don't get what would have done that. You've gassed it like that before.
Yeah, you know, sometimes things just happen.
Let's see. Hopefully it's just the rockers. But it was kind of loud.
Yeah, it was loud. There's definitely got to be at least a bent push rod or a rocker arm that failed, I'm guessing. And it sounded like it might have been coming from the driver's side. So we're going to start with this valve cover first. See what we find.
Oh my goodness, Rum Runner is doing so good.
Should we get the microphones?
You broke it.
See if we can get this off without pulling the spark plug wires off. Because it's pretty hot down there. I guess I could take them off from over there, but let's see if we can just get this valve cover off. Ooh.
Ooh, is it really hot?
Crispy. Oh, that's crispy. Ouch.
Careful. Do you want gloves?
No. Definitely not. This is how you get tough.
What are you doing?
It's like toughen yourself. What was that?
What was that?
Oh, I know what that was.
Oh. it really? Okay. Well, first of all, anything here?
Nothing there. Let's look over here. Ouch.
Yeah, it's hot. Uh-oh.
I don't see anything immediately
Yeah, nothing.
loose here. Let me get the flashlight, make sure.
I mean, it sounded like this side, but you never know. We should pop the other one too, but yeah, get the flashlight and let's get a closer look in here. Now the other side is coming off. Gun did it this time.
It'll be alright. It's just something small.
Hopefully. I mean, at some point this whole top end had to kind of come apart because we were going to replace the valley pan, so maybe this is our excuse to finish that up.
Ooh, that's hot. Oh. Okay. Let's get this one off. All right, so nothing's completely obvious yet. So Olivia's inside the car. She's gonna turn the motor over. It's in neutral?
No.
And I just unplugged the coil wire so it won't start. So just give it about one rotation or half a rotation.
Okay, ready?
Yep. Okay, hold it there. Let's check it now. Ooh, it's hot. Ooh. Ouch. What about this side? Would you say you thought you might have heard it from the driver's side?
That's what I thought.
I don't. Okay, turn it over just a little bit more. Here, how about just turn it? I want to hear, see if I can hear it.
And
Ready?
you'll tell me when to stop, right?
What's that?
You'll tell me when to stop.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ready?
Yep. They all seem to be moving okay, and I don't hear much of anything when you're cranking it. So, not too sure what that noise is. Unless one of the push rods is bent and it's slightly touching onto the side of the cylinder head. That's kind of weird.
And it's too loud to be like any type of exhaust leak?
I think so.
Because, I mean, I think so too, but I'm just like trying to rule out everything. I'm like hoping it's not.
If it had one of those, what do you call it, graphite header gaskets, it could blow a chunk out and it could be a pretty big exhaust leak like that. But being that we have a multi-layer steel, it can't possibly push out the gasket like that. So there's no way it could be an exhaust leak that bad. So I came over to the number 1 cylinder here, and this rocker arm, as you can tell, is moving. So it almost feels like that lifter is not pumped up, or it's because it feels like there's a little bit of spring pressure there. You know what I mean? You know when a lifter's not primed up, it's got the little spring in there, and there's no oil in there. No oil.
No oil?
No oil in there. You see that?
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Why would it do that right now?
Collapsed lifter?
I don't know. What lifters are these?
They're the ones that came with the kit, the Trick Flow Performance Kit.
The top end thing?
Yep. Okay, we're gonna dig further into this. Fortunately, we already have to take off the intake manifold as it is because we got to replace this valley pan. If you guys remember, we had that cracked valley pan. We have not fixed it the way we're supposed to fix it yet, which is probably a good thing.
Yeah.
Because now we can, if we have to replace that lifter, we can. Hopefully the cam lobe is okay. So this is the plan. We're gonna take that valley pan off, get a good look down in there, see if that lifter is in fact faulty, replace the lifter, and then put everything back together, and we should be good to go.
Okay. Do we have another lifter?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I think we have rocker arms, and I think we have something else. Oh, a valve spring.
You see how the push rod, look, the push rod here?
Yep.
Watch it, you can see it. See how it's moving? It's, it shouldn't be compressing like that.
Yep. Darn.
Something's going on, and it's bad.
How did you do that?
I was driving it.
Float the valves or what?
I didn't even rev it that high. So I don't know what happened, but it's not my fault.
You were driving.
Yeah, but I built it we built this to do that kind of stuff. If we're not going to do that kind of stuff with it, then what kind of car is this?
True.
You know what I mean? So we're going to build back better. We could probably just get away with ordering a set of lifters. Now, these lifters have a link bar in between them to keep the rollers from like straight onto the cam lobes. But my concern is that in the situation where maybe the link bar broke and it kind of turned sideways, which is not as likely. If we need a cam or something like that, we might order the lifters and then need a cam and lifters. And so I want to be sure, I want to see. So without taking the intake off right now and taking the valley pan off, I'm just going to pull the distributor out because I can see inside there, and I have a little Boroscope. We can kind of check out that link bar and make sure it's not broken. And if it's not broken and everything looks okay, then we can order just the lifters with the link bars and then put it all back together. We should be good.
Yeah, it was a little concerning. So these are like the ones that I guess TrickFlow sells in a kit. And it was a little concerning when I just found out there were 2 reviews of it on Summit. And one of them was a guy saying the link bar broke on his. And his...
Who said that?
Some guy on Summit in the review. So
what? You never told me about that when we bought this kit?
I didn't know. I didn't look at the reviews.
Ooh, that's hot. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can look inside there.
Okay, I see your bronze.
Okay. The good news is, see, the link bar is in great shape. It's not cracked or anything like that. Wow, I'm surprised that camera can get in there like that.
I know, this is our Boroscope.
That's pretty good for a little phone.
I know.
The exhaust rocker and exhaust push rod and exhaust lifter is good. It's not rubbing, or it's not sideways, and it's not scratched up. And then the intake, which is the second one down from that, is straight as well. And the lobe looks to be in good shape. So the problem is just the plunger. So maybe there's something that got stuck inside there and it's keeping it closed. I'm not too sure exactly how lifters work inside, but when we do get this out, we'll definitely try to take it apart and see why it got stuck.
Yeah. I mean, lucky now and not when we were on the drag and drive, because we wouldn't have had stuff to fix it.
I know.
So
we would have had to take it apart and try to like clean it up and get it to work.
For all you know, you could have like wiped a cam lobe. It would have been so bad.
I know what we could do. We could just take the lash all the way out of it and just make it into a solid lifter.
Yeah, okay.
That'll work.
No. We're going to fix it.
Okay, well, we're going to order some lifters for it and fix this, which will fix the valley pan at the same time.
Yeah, this will be good. Good excuse to just take it apart and also just see what's going on in there after 2,500 miles, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Cool. All right, well, We will be back. Okay. All right. So I did some thinking about it last night, and I'm just dying to know what happened to that lifter. So although we will eventually just replace it with a new one, I kind of want to take it apart and see what failed in there. So we're going to take this intake manifold off and take up the valley pan, pull out the lifters, and see what really happened inside there.
Yeah. So today we're not going to like button it back up. We're going to just see what's going on. And
yeah, in the event that the check ball that holds the oil in the lifter, in the event that that thing got like some piece of trash in there or a piece of metal that held the check ball from the lifter leaking or not leaking, then we could just clean it out and put it back in. It should be just fine.
yeah, I mean, we'll never know until we see it. So
Yeah, so if that's the case, there's some piece of debris that's in there, we'll just clean it out and put it all back together and get this car back on the road today.
yeah.
So let's find out.
Alrighty.
Okay, first we're gonna take off the air cleaner, and can you grab something to drain the fuel out into?
Right there.
Oh, you already got it.
Got it. So I'll take this, put it up here for now.
We'll use this. Is this gonna melt if we put fuel in it?
Probably, but it only has to be in there for a few seconds, and then I can just pour it into the gas tank.
Okay.
So, hold on. Before we do that, let me disconnect this stuff.
Okay, let's take this distributor out. Take off the bracket. I already unplugged it, so
Okay.
I can come out. How long do you think this will take us?
Not long. Let me just see. Should I just unplug this from the carburetor or not?
Yeah, just pull it off. See if you can whack your hand
Oh,
on the
but you know
firewall.
what? Isn't this the one that was like super tight on there?
You can just leave it on there,
Yeah,
actually.
okay, I'll just leave it. So
Yeah, I mean, really, did we take the carburetor off the intake last time? I don't think so.
No.
I think we just took the intake off, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so just leave that line on, and then we'll just disconnect the fuel line from here, and then undo the intake. And
Okay.
pop it
So
all
what
off.
size is that in the front?
This?
Or right here?
Well, we don't need to drain it from those bowls. We could just drain it from here. We'll leave the fuel in the bowls.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there's going to be some fuel that comes out from here,
Okay.
but not much.
I'm already
So what
dirty.
size is that? Crescent Ridge size?
Yeah.
Okay, 9/16. Where are you? Oh, you know what? We have power tools now.
Oh, no,
is
don't
nice.
use them.
You want to go old school with it and just do it old school?
You have to live the experience as if we were like stranded somewhere.
Oh, I've already been there, done that a lot of times, baby.
What size is this one?
Crescent Ridge.
Again? Okay, I got one. But then I'm saying like to hold this one.
Oh yeah, it's another Crescent Ridge. Well, it's probably a 7/8. Is it?
A little loosey-goose. Try one more.
Sure we can't use power tools?
Fine.
Where's the 3/8 ratchet? Right where I left it.
Okay, so I think 13/16 is closest. So I need the cup.
I'm so glad that this intake manifold doesn't have water going through it like a small block Chevy. That just makes it so much easier to work on. All in all, we'll say this engine was pretty easy to work on.
Yeah, I really like it. Okay, wait, what this needs to be, what does this go to?
What?
What does this go to?
You could pull that through, I think.
Okay. We got a little pinched.
Take off our springs. Oh, we still owe the Rock family a spring. They let us borrow this one.
stay here. Now we're gonna get rid of our like beautiful work under here on the pan.
Oh, I can't wait to get rid of that. It looks so crappy. You know, I popped the hood one time and I was like, just worried about what they were thinking. I'm like, why is it all those towels under your intake manifold?
Did we use JB weld the second time or RTV?
JB Weld.
Okay, well it looks like I can see it kind of like pressed outward
held it.
there. Yeah.
It hasn't leaked since we did that last repair.
I'm gonna need an extra set of hands here because I'm worried I don't want it to like dump in there.
I'll hold it.
Okay.
Go ahead. Nice.
Okay. Oh, it's already leaking. Do we have a cloth?
I'll put this under too because it'll probably leak down the hose a little bit. Don't let anything fall into that.
Oh, is that cable? Okay. All right, here's our fix.
Hey, that worked out pretty good. Right?
Not bad. Let's see.
I mean, if it was leaking, this piece of cardboard would be all saturated, right?
Yeah.
So that stiffened it up quite a bit. Kept it from cracking. So we're not too sure the reason why it was cracking. We have the feeling that I damaged it before I put it in. Well, I did damage it before I put it in. I just bent it back in. And I think from vibrations, it just started to crack in the middle. This thing is nothing but a piece of tin. But we got a brand new one, and I'll try not to ruin it before I put it in there.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, it actually adhered. Okay, so we'll pull all the gaskets off.
Yep. Let me wipe up a little bit around here. I don't want any of this stuff getting into the intake ports.
Okay.
Jeez, sounds like Vietnam out there.
I know.
What's going on?
Holy heck. We've had a lot of like military jets and some big helicopters flying over the last few weeks.
Yeah, what's going on?
It's like so loud around here.
We're going to war? Okay, this one I gotta be careful not to drop this into there.
Oh yeah. Should we, you want me to get some tape for that and just close it up?
I'll just do this.
Okay. There you go. Ooh. Bunk.
You hear that sound?
Yeah.
It's the sound of cheap metal.
I know, it's so thin.
They have a thicker valley pan, but I don't really like the way that it seals. I was looking and doing a lot of research on those, and I just don't like the design of it any more than I like this one. There's just not a really great solution to this, and I think this is probably the best one for us. Just going with the stock style.
There we go.
Okay, let's take this off. We should put this on the wall.
Yeah, we have a shelf of broken parts, so that can go.
We'll put it outside first.
Oh.
What? Oh no! Oh.
That's really
no.
not good.
What the heck?
How did that even?
Oh no, this is not good.
So then where's that?
Cam lobe might be screwed. Let me get the flashlight.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, this is not good. Oh dang it. That cam lobe is...
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's cranked. What the heck? How did that
let me come
Look at this
around.
one flipped completely backwards.
Here, can you get in
Look at
there?
this.
Oh,
You
shoot.
see that?
Yeah, hang on.
This one flipped around all the way.
Here, I'll hold the flashlight. You get in there.
Oh,
That's
no.
so... I can't swear. That's so bad.
What the heck? How did this happen? And then for this one over here to be... For this one to have the plunger the way that it is, not too sure what's up with that. So
What the heck?
on number 1 cylinder, on the intake side, the plunger was not holding oil. And then over here, we had a lifter spin completely around and wipe out the cam lobe. So both of these, this one and this one, are actually a little bit scarred up. So we'll have to replace them and the camshaft, which means the motor is going to have to come out. Oh my gosh. I mean, it doesn't have to come out, but I don't know what we're going to do, guys.
Oh my god. Gosh dang it. These are like almost $800 lifters, and I know that's probably not a lot for lifters, but that's just like disappointing.
That is very unfortunate.
That's so
I don't understand how that could have happened. I mean, I had good oil pressure. It was like at 55 psi of oil pressure. So how does this happen?
so gacked up.
Look at. I want to see what the other side looks like.
Yeah.
So I must have just. Look at this.
See, the other one is just like spun around.
It can only spin around if it's on the base circle, because the base circle is the only time it has availability to spin around, right? Because if it's on its cam lobe, the roller can't actually turn. It's only when it's on the base circle. So that's why this one, we're able to turn it, because it's on the base circle. And this one is on its lift, so it can't turn. Yeah, they're both bad.
At this point, I don't even trust these things. We should just get all new lifters, huh?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, this is so...
We might even go with a different brand.
Oh, totally. I don't trust... I think this is like, what is this, Trick Flow, but it's like Howard's repackaged or something like that.
I don't know who makes them, but we'll find out.
It's so unfortunate. We like degreed this thing and everything. It, like, was running so good. And then literally just last night, as I was trying to find the individual part number for this lifter set, so one of the reviews, there were only 2 reviews, and one of them said that the tie bar like broke off. And
Where did it go?
that's what I want to know. That's the first thing I thought, is I was like, well, that part fell off, and now, oh, it better not have done any more damage.
You would think it would be in the back. Mm-hmm. It probably fell and went all the way down into the pan. Oh,
We'll
jeez.
see.
No, 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 no.
What?
Right here. Look.
Oh, you found it? Where?
Right here.
Oh. Oh my gosh, wait.
There it is.
Oh my gosh, we got so lucky.
And this doesn't tell us everything, but it looks like it broke.
Like, sheared off.
Yeah.
What the heck? Oh wow, I can't believe you just found that.
I think there's another piece though that is on the inside, like the piece that's, on the inside of the lifter that's missing.
Let's see.
So I don't know where that could be, but it's small, I'm sure. I'll have to look at the other ones to see what it looks like or how big it is. But let me check something else. So we were looking for the other piece that goes on the inside of the lifter, and it's actually hard to see it, but it's still in there.
Oh,
so
it is. Okay.
Nothing got down into the bottom of the motor, which is good. So I don't know. Maybe we won't pull the motor out. Maybe we'll just take it apart in here, pull it out through that way, and just do it in the car.
Yeah, I mean, if we can, that's ideal.
Okay. The worst part about all of this is we signed up for a race in exactly a month, like what, 3 weeks from now?
Yeah, 3.5.
3.5 weeks from now. So here we are. If we're going to try to take this car to the race, we're going to be in a time crunch again after we just were in a time crunch to make it to the last race.
Basically, Rum Runner doesn't like going to races, I guess. Because why did this just happen now?
Are you sure we should take this car to the drag races?
Well, we have to, because when you sign up for this race, you have to register a car. It's not just you're buying a racer pass, you're registering a specific car. And
so you can't switch it to your car?
I don't think so, because then people would just transfer tickets. So I think it has to be Rum Runner.
Oh my gosh.
This is insane.
So I guess we could put a bigger camshaft in it now. This is our chance to build back better. I mean, make this engine great again.
If you guys own a big block Mopar and have recommendations on anything valve train related, but especially lifters, let us know.
Look at it this way. This could be a lot worse.
I know.
This could be a lot worse.
I know. I'm like, we're kind of whining, but also it's not the. At least it was a parts failure and not like an assembly error. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't. This thing worked until it didn't.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I would say if it for some reason didn't have oil pressure, but that's one of the first things that I looked at when I heard the noise, and I was cruising when it happened. I was driving at around 45 miles an hour, and the oil pressure at that RPM and speed is around 45 to 50 psi. That should be plenty enough oil pressure to keep all that oiled.
Well, this is not the video we wanted to upload for you guys, but this is the reality of the situation, and it was just a very unfortunate part failure. So we are going to work our butts off to get this car to the race on November 9th. I don't know if we're going to change up the combo, like do a bigger cam or something. We'll keep you guys updated if we do, but hopefully if we can just fix this with the engine still in the car, it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, the real pain is if we would have had to pull it out. But yeah, if you guys would like to support the channel and support the engine refresh, you can do that by heading over to gnarlyspeedshop.com and picking up some sweet merch. I know everything helps because, like we mentioned in our last video, everything you see here is out of Danny's pocket. This is his car, and this already...
Why? It was running so good.
So yeah, this already expensive engine is gonna cost more, so... It's okay, we'll take you to the
Why?
All right, well, I'm gonna let him have his moment, but anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this week, and we will see you next time.
All right, we cannot end this video on a bad note, so we decided to come out here to our favorite place, the beach, and we got a camping spot for the night. It's just Olivia and I, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna start a fire over here later.
Yeah.
Got some firewood. Brought out a couple chairs. Just some simple food, some fish that my friend caught the other day. We're gonna cook it up later and just relax.
Yeah, it's really nice out here. We got a short stack, living it up. Got a fire pit we're gonna get going a little later. And it's not too busy, so we want to get a better look at Magoo Rock. So we're gonna see if we can sneak into that lifeguard tower. and get a better view.
Let's do it.
Let's see. I don't know.
It's open.
I mean,
Yeah. I brought the fishing pole too, so we might fish a little bit. But we're just so blessed to live here. We just love it.
I know, this is in our backyard. It's a long weekend. We're ready to party.
Yeah. Yeah, this is one of the only ones I know of that has a ramp. Usually the other ones just have a staircase here on the front side. This is pretty cool.
We're up here. So this is what it's like to be a Malibu lifeguard.
Wow. This is quite the view. Sun is coming out.
Okay, I want to go put my feet in the water. It's hot now.
It's a little cold. There's a little bit of seaweed in the water today too. So I don't know if I'll do any fishing because it might get tangled up.
Like always, it's like that first hit is like really cold, but it's actually not too bad. It's actually pretty nice.
Yeah, you get used to it.
You should throw a line in.
There's a lot of seaweed out there right now. We're probably going to get caught up quite a bit.
That's true.
We'll see. It might.
Dolphins a minute ago.
Yep. And over there is the sand hill. I'll zoom in a little bit. You can see that's a sand hill that we sometimes climb up. There's some kelp that got washed up. The sand gets a little bit distorted when the wave goes out. You'll see there's like these little tiny bumps on the sand.
Yeah.
There's these little sand turtles in there. Some people call them sand crabs. Some people call them sand turtles. I'm gonna try to catch one for you.
Oh yeah, look at them all.
See him?
Yeah. See all the lumps?
You see him? There's another one.
Oh yeah.
He's trying to dig. Watch how fast he goes into the sand. He gone.
Gone.
I love it out here. All right, Olivia is making some sort of a hut out of these pieces of bamboo she found along the beach. And some of it we stole from that leftover camp, unfinished camp.
Yeah.
What's the plan here?
Oh, this is gonna be super legit. Wait till you see it when it's done.
Okay.
I just need you to go fetch me some more wood.
Oh, yeah, yes ma'am, I'll get right on it.
Thank you.
What, long pieces I'm guessing?
A bit of both. Like honestly, anything that's kind of like this bamboo-ish kind of thing. Yeah. All right, welcome to my beachfront tiki bar, right here. Check it out.
That's pretty good.
Started off like it was gonna be something small, and then it just kind of evolved into this. But look, now we can set our drinks down.
I don't know, it doesn't look very stable. What's holding this thing up?
It's held together with somebody's old fishing line and hopes and dreams.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna put something on the top?
I was going to, but I don't know yet. Maybe some like seaweed.
Is it finished?
90% done.
90.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll check back in with you in a little bit.
No, I don't have anything else.
That's it? It's done?
Yeah.
So it's done. Okay.
I wanted to like insinuate like it could be better, but no, this is as good as it's gonna get.
I was thinking maybe you'd make these go all the way up to the top.
I thought so too, but we don't have enough long pieces.
We need some palms for the top of it.
Yeah, if they're just like hanging, this could be a vibe.
It's a vibe, it's a vibe. Very good, very good.